Narva, the city on the border, the autumn capital of Estonia, and a very interesting city. I'd been to Narva before, and so had Mario, but we never went together, so we booked ourselves a little weekend getaway. After work on Friday, we headed to the Baltic station, had a little snack, and boarded a very crowded train to Narva. The trains to Narva are typically crowded.
Alright, what do we say?
Привет, город Нарва.
Duh.
As we walked to our hotel, I couldn't help but take a quick street photograph. The daylight was fading, but soon we made it to our hotel. After dropping our stuff in our room, we headed right back out to find some dinner. This roundabout has normal street lights now, but it did have much more interesting lights in the past. We couldn't find any place to eat. The places on the map were either closed down or only took cash, but we did come across jazz night in a shopping center. Quest for food was unsuccessful, so we settled for some beer instead. And then we ended up at KFC. It was a short walk back to our hotel. It was uneventful. And that's it for Friday. We got some sleep to be ready for an exciting next day. It rained during the night, but luckily not in the morning. The sun peeked out a few times, but still mostly clouds as I walked to get us breakfast. And what better place for breakfast while on a trip than McDonald's? Coffee in hand, I returned to the room to enjoy the greasy goodness. Then I loaded a roll of Rollei Retro 400S into my Pentax Spotmatic SP. And on this trip, I used my SMC Takumar 28mm. After having breakfast and getting ready, we set out. In addition to the Spotmatic, I also took my Fujifilm X-E2 with the 23mm TTartisan lens. As I mentioned earlier, Narva is the autumn capital of Estonia, and the leaves here had already begun changing.
I hope that it will help you to do a better job.
Our first stop was a thrift store. We soon moved further into the city. Before we could do much else, we found another thrift store.
Shark. Cow. Must be dancing cow. Oh my god, is that a curse or something?
Then it was time to explore and take photos.
Oh, that salted herring. Making me thirsty.
Delicious.
What is that even? Like just a f***ing nothing?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah! What is that? Like barbecue place?
I don't know.
Let's go sit there tonight.
Just get our f***ing rocks.
So Maria has told me about old Soviet slides that would cut fingers. Well, here's one. In the Prisma parking lot, we noticed a market street fair type thing and had to take a look. Not as exciting as the one in Kohtla-Järve.
Now we leave the Commie blocks.
And enter a smaller neighborhood.
Why would you build such a big ass house then if you don't have the apartments? I'm giving people advice how to live. Me! Yes, everyone listen to me. What the fuck just?
Lane. One lane.
super dark. Yeah. Jesus. Can I get one? Is it in their garden? Yes, it is. Mother. Oh, it's just lost. The most interesting thing.
I saw this mural like 2 years ago and I thought it'd be finished by now, but it's not.
There was a new part though that wasn't there in 2020.
Oh, there's the river, and on the other side, Russia.
There's a party.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Or it's just somebody working in their garden.
Well, whatever. Party. It's crazy. It's party.
The river was where we were heading, but we were delayed a bit.
You're mine now.
Don't worry, she didn't actually drain all of its life force. The cat actually liked the attention and wanted some more. But it was time to move on to the river.
The Narva River. And here is the border sign.
We walked along the riverfront seeing what there was to see.
What
is
is
that?
that over in Russia? I don't know. Some weird circular building.
I was able to get 2 different photos of this guy fishing, but when Maria tried, he looked back at her.
You're not as good of a photographer as I am.
Yeah, because I can't take photos when you are in front of me with your 10,000 cameras.
Only 2? 2 cameras. 2 cameras. They probably don't.
That's my boat right there with my loyal companion.
All the way from Loksa. Or Nina.
Made it. You made it. Free Willy. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you freed him and then you put him back.
It's stuck, yeah. The river was up that high, but it's gone down now, so it's stuck. And this is, they're waiting because they know I'm here, but I don't have a ball. I'm so sorry. I would have shown you some sick MVP tricks.
Have you ever been up that in like the bastion?
Yes.
I haven't.
Past the Narva port was the river promenade.
Like the sea crossing here.
The sea lions?
Yes. Oh God, it's a male with a female. They have eyes. What are they made out of? What is that? See? This spinning thing. Pasta. God damn it, you didn't fall. Didn't break your camera.
As we approached the castles, we took a little break for some beer at a small concession stand. Now, time for the castles. On the Russian side is the city of Ivangorod and the Ivangorod Castle. It was built in the 15th century as a defense against the Teutonic Order, and their castle sitting just across the river from it.
Castles everywhere. What's not to smile about? What's not to smile about?
The castle on the Estonian side is the Hermann Castle. It was built in 1256 by the Danish and purchased by the Teutonic Order in 1346.
It's raining. Look at her glasses. They're wet. Blue skies. Even though it's still raining. To keep the Fuji dry.
At this point, we began heading in the general direction of our hotel to to take a little break and wait out the rain. But we weren't in a big hurry.
Always gotta remember to look back.
And it's not popular here. They play chess here.
We decided to check out the castle for some souvenirs.
Lenin's gone. Oh well.
I did get a picture of the Lenin statue when it was there. What better souvenirs than magnets?
Yes, souvenirs from Narva. Empty. Empty.
That platform held a Soviet World War II memorial, I think.
Welcome to Russia.
It was just then that Maria received a text message from her mobile provider. Somehow, her phone had roamed into Russia.
Welcome to Russia.
I guess you were close.
Then, a quick street photo as we approached the hotel.
A few moments later.
So we just took a little break and now the weather's much nicer.
We went back to the castles to continue along the river.
Look at these autumn colors.
Beautiful. I mean, you can't see, but I'm sorry. But I'm telling you, it's actually very beautiful. Pretty.
I believe you.
People swim here?
Yeah. In the summertime, this is a very popular place.
I wanted a photo with both castles, and we finally made it far enough down the river for me to get one. The lighting and the clouds were quite nice. On the Russian side, there was a power station, but more on that later. I was trying to get closer to the rail bridge for a photo, but not possible.
No photo.
Not my fault.
Having made it that far, there were a few more things we wanted to see.
Well, isn't that a clever name, street name? Church Street.
One thing was Alexander's Cathedral. If you notice the tower looks a bit newer, that's because the original was destroyed during the bombings of 1944. In fact, basically all of Narva's Baroque Old Town was destroyed during the Soviet bombings in 1944. Another thing we wanted to see was the 5 krone viewing platform.
The 5 krone viewing platform.
From the platform, one can see the view that was pictured on the 5 krone bill. I did not expose that shot how I had wanted to, so I cropped it to panoramic, and the silhouettes look nice, I think. Next was the Swedish lion. The original statue was built in 1936 but was destroyed in the bombing of Narva in 1944 during World War II.
Is that building empty?
Yes.
Finally, our last goal of the day was to see the Resurrection of Christ Cathedral near the train station.
So this church was one of the only things to survive the bombing of Narva during World War II.
The church was built in the 1890s, mainly for the workers at the Kreenholm Manufacturing Company, which we will visit later, so stay tuned. As we approached the back of the church, the light was getting quite nice. Nice? Is there a better way to describe light? Very nice. I really like this photo. The light and the church with the garages and cars, it all comes together nicely, I think. After so much walking, we had developed quite the hunger, so we headed to the Narva Diner, because why not? Not bad, not bad at all. As we were making our way to our hotel, Maria wanted to see what a large gnome was made out of. She approached it and got yelled at. Did you notice the guy sleeping on the stairs?
And I just see 2 men and they're laughing and they yell at you.
After having a laugh, we retired for the night. Sunday morning had blue skies and a crisp autumn chill. Perfect weather for visiting Kreenholm.
How are you feeling this morning?
Thank God. We get to go home.
It's not that bad.
Go on, sit. Play with him. 49 polkeras.
I feel like the pieces wouldn't move.
Maybe you, I don't know, eat more to build up your strength.
Kreenholm was on the other side of the tracks. And I'd never been over there, so we planned to explore a bit before our factory tour.
Oh, this doesn't feel very sturdy.
Shut the f up. Stop it!
The bridge was not in the greatest shape.
It's okay. We'll make it. What?
Look, you can sit down.
I know.
What is this bridge? Why is it not closed?
It's the only way to cross the tracks.
What?
A lot of the older buildings in this area were related to the Kreenholm factory, as we would later learn. And finally, our first glimpse of Kreenholm. We were an hour early, so we waited on a bench. But before too long, we made it inside and our tour began. Our guide Boris was very knowledgeable and explained much of the history of Kreenholm. But I'll recap just a bit. The original factory building was built in 1857, with the others being built later. Textile manufacturing was the name of the game. And at one point, Kreenholm had the largest cotton spinning and manufacturing mills in the world. If you're interested, I'll leave links to more information in the description. But now, back to Kreenholm. another border marker. And beyond, the Narva Falls and Russia. This room was once filled with machines, the spots on the floor being oil stains from where they were located.
You get some more tissue from the chair.
Yes. Yes, I did. And here is the dam across the Narva River. Remember that power station from earlier? Well, this dam diverts the water from the original Narva River path over the falls to a channel that leads to the power station. And of course, the controls for the dam are on the Russian side, so they control when to open up the flow. It's typically in spring if you want to see the water rushing over the falls. And that was that for the tour.
So how did you enjoy the
Oh,
tour?
it was great.
Very good.
Yes. Highly suggest.
Now it was time to head back over the bridge.
Why would you do that?
To be cool.
And then snacks and beer. The weather took a turn for the worse. And then, just as quickly, it cleared up. We walked to the train station and waited. When the train arrived, we made sure to board quickly to get a seat. Then we rode back to Tallinn. And that's it. Until next time. Thanks for watching.